So that happened. I'm Andrew from 510 Books. It is Sunday, January 30th, 2022, and I'm here in my warehouse. This is the third day of my 3-day weekly sale. And it ended with a bang, with a loud bang, not really bang, but high-pitched plastic, lots of plastic cases slamming into the ground, the records, the table, etc. kind of sound. You can imagine that. And the rack falling over. So I've had these racks up at least a year, maybe longer, and this is the very first time that they've ever been knocked over, pulled over, toppled, emptied in this manner. So I have these please do not lean signs on there. I should probably have them say please do not lean or pull or put any weight on these racks. Something along those lines as well. But regardless, basically the point is to tell people to not really touch them beyond, taking the CD off, putting it back, that kind of thing. Not putting any weight on it. Or no. The answer to the question is no. No one was hurt, which is great. And no, I do not have liability insurance. I should probably get some. But thankfully nobody's hurt, and this is the first time. And will it be the last time? I don't know. I hope it is. Thinking about ways to make these stronger. Of course, if these racks were against the wall, they could be attached to the wall and they wouldn't fall, anything like that. But that's not how I have it set up. I don't have a big enough space for that. So this is potential of this happening. But considering there have been, since I got these racks, hundreds, if not, I don't know about thousands, but hundreds, if not over 1,000 people have come through here. And many, many, many thousands probably of CDs have been purchased. And this is the first time. So yeah, it's a mess. But like I said, it's not too bad. The other pain in the butt is that a certain percentage of the cases have been broken. So those have to be replaced. And of course, everything has to be re-alphabetized and put in its place. But at least no one was hurt. And that was the end of the sale on Sunday, today. And today, like typical Sundays was unpredictable and irrational. So open normal at 10 o'clock. And I'm still training my my first employee. And he's doing great. And so we were here from 10 until 1. And only a handful of people came in, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 at most over those 3 hours. And then we just started to get hit with people who had a wave. And there was a lull, and there was another big for me anyway, a nice bit of traffic at the end where I had like 6, 7 cars pulling in within the last 30 minutes of being open. So all those people showing up made the sale decent. I haven't looked at the numbers yet, but my guess is I did pretty much average. If I had to bet on it, I would say I did right around what I typically do on a Sunday based upon the sales, because a couple people bought a good amount of stuff. Again, there were new people to the sale. I advertise on Craigslist. I highly recommend it. Craigslist still works. People still look at Craigslist. It's still a great resource for marketing and advertising. And of course also to look for stuff to resell or just whatever you're looking for. But it's still great. It's free. So that brought in several new people this week, because they told me about it. At least 2 or 3 told me. So that brought in some people. There's just some new people off the signs and whatnot. And so that's awesome. I'm always glad to see new people, especially excited people, especially people returning and they're looking forward to looking for more stuff. Excuse me. And this 3-day sale, I talked a little bit about it, managed to get through all of the book donations that I had, just accumulation of books. There's no box of books I haven't gone through as of right now. Everything's good. On Wednesday, I'm gonna get another delivery of books. and hopefully some good CDs and DVDs, because I went through those and found some stuff I can send into Amazon. So that's great. And some stuff to sell on eBay. But anyway, side note, tangent. Yeah. So, and also, I don't know if you remember, I got a donation a couple weeks ago of 3 boxes of CDs, and I said, or I mentioned that they looked pretty obscure, or bands I didn't recognize at least. Turns out I've gone through 2 of the 3 boxes, and turns out they're mostly indie rock, hardcore heavy metal, punk, and just general rock. So, but it's a lot of stuff I've never heard of. Not really super well-known bands. If you're into those niches, if you're really into punk, if you're really into different types of hardcore or heavy metal type of stuff, or indie rock, then you might know that these bands. There's a few sprinkled in there, like Christina Aguilera was in there, and Hoobastank, and there's some well-known bands and artists in there, groups, but for the most part, it's stuff I've never seen before. But that's fine. I found a couple I can send in Amazon. I found a good amount I'm going to sell on eBay, some higher price stuff as well. So it's worth the effort to go through it, because it is tedious, and I'm scanning them all, or a lot of them have their the barcodes punched out, so I can't scan them, but most of them I can scan. And so I'm looking on Amazon, also getting an idea of certain titles, if it's in demand, if it has a high rank on Amazon, could be good for eBay, but a high rank, high price could be good for eBay. So that kind of stuff. And I started going through some DVDs that have been sitting for months underneath the table. So this was a very productive 3-day sale. And also today, as importantly, is my new employee who has worked not only in retail, but he worked in libraries before, rearranged all my books today. I don't know, I spent like 4 hours doing it. I can't go over there. Hold on, I'll walk over there. So that is awesome. So now they are much better organized. They make more sense. I pulled some stuff out as well, so we made some room so we can put out even more books. If I show you, I don't know if it'll make sense, but up top there is much better organized. I don't know if you'll be able to notice the difference, but we're also gonna put some clearer what do you call it, on the tabs indicating what section it is. We're gonna put clearer signage basically. And so you read at the top here, it's all organized there, looks better. Using a lot of the book stands as well. And it's just so much better now. Visually more appealing. I think people will be able to find things even easier. Well, I did have it broken up pretty well. I think this will do even better. Consolidating some things and just organizing it, giving it a fresh look as well. For the people that are going to come back, who are readers and going to buy books, and for the new people as well. Yeah. And I sold on eBay, I sold my second box of, this was 109, of mixed genre popular artists and groups lot. So there's 109, I sold 110 CDs earlier in the week, I believe. So I have one left of, I think, 104. Yeah. And I still have those CDs to go through, these here. There's 3 boxes to create some more of those lots. So just a matter of being patient with that stuff. So I've gotten $40 for each of those, which I'm thrilled, because it's money, it's good money, and it's actually ends up being a little over $30, about 31, 32 bucks, because it's plus shipping. Of course, they're paying for shipping, and yeah, so I make some good money back. I can get rid of those titles and keep it moving basically, and I still have this whole Gaylord full of CDs to go through. That's the last major amount of inventory to go through and prepare, and there's definitely gonna be FBA stuff in there and all kinds of things. Yeah, so, and I sold, let's see, so far I think I've sold, it's either 7, at least 7, maybe 8 items on eBay over the weekend so far. Of course, it's Sunday still, Sunday afternoon. I've sold 3 items merchant fulfilled, Amazon merchant fulfilled. So that's about 11 or so. Yeah, 10 or 11 items between the two, which is not bad. Hoping that more will come in for eBay. We'll see. Yeah, and this 3-day sale was great. Friday and Saturday were better. The best I've had so far in the first 4 weeks. So remember, this is my 4th week of being open weekly, and this Friday and this Saturday were the best Fridays and Saturdays I've had. So things are going well. I think word's getting out, and the more people that see me, or I should say, the more I'm open, the more my signage gets exposed. Of course, I advertise, but the more my signage gets exposed and people see it. I've been running a Facebook ad, $5 a day for the last 2.5 or so weeks, and that has grown my page. I've gotten probably 30 or 40 more people followers of my Facebook page, and people coming from that as well. So yeah, just doing that, and I also advertise on a garage sale, this garage sale website, which sends it out to a bunch of websites they have and mailing list, etc. That brought in a few people as well. So it's good, investing a little bit in advertising. Again, I haven't done anything with the flyers or that kind of stuff, but I think I'll get around to doing that. Let me check something. Okay. All right. I gotta take off. I appreciate you guys watching, and give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, or subscribe right now if you like this kind of content, talking about my entrepreneurial journey, reselling specifically on Amazon, eBay, and in my local sale, and how that's evolving, and hiring my first employee and expanding beyond myself, beyond what I can do by myself. I mean, these books, guys, I know I'm ending the video, but these books, I would have never been able to do that. It's going to be so much better. And while he was doing that, I was, doing other things. I was going through the CDs, and a couple people came in and dropped off a donation. Someone else came in and had a bunch of books he was looking to sell to me. So anyway, so a lot of other stuff I could do while he was doing that. Now it's going to look so much better. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If that appeals to you, please give it a subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Take care.